Right, and so we're going to do a second one. This time I'm going to do an ADFS disk, just to show you formatting in double density. So what we're going to do is first of all go into ADFS, but FADFS, because we don't have a formatted disk there, so that goes in without mounting a disk. We'll pop that disk in, and again we've got that selected as drive 0. So format 0L, 80 track double sided. Yes. Right, so ADFS formats slightly differently to DFS in the way it works. What it's doing is it's doing the track and then it's doing each side as it goes across, so it only steps across once when it formats, steps across the disk surface once when it formats. When it verifies, it does each side individually. So it will format first and then verify, whereas in DFS when it formats and verifies the track at the same time and then moves on to the next track. It's verified. While we're verifying, what I'm going to do is get up the master welcome disk on the GOTEK. Compact welcome, master 128 welcome. So we'll use that one and we'll make an ADFS image of that. That's gone back and is now doing the second side verifying. And that's verified. So what we're going to do is go onto the GOTEK now. You don't need to do this, but I'm just going to do this so we can catalogue what's on the GOTEK. And we start cat that. So we've got that there. So star backup 1 0, backup 1 to 0. Yes. It does about 4 or 5 tracks at a time for ADFS because each track is more data than a standard DFS. It's not quite double density. It's about plus 2/3. Back and doing the second side now. Unlike DFS, which treats each side of the disk as a separate disk drive, ADFS treats both sides as one drive. So you have just 0 and 1. And then when you use a hard drive, the floppy drives move to drive 4 and 5. When you have a hard drive on it, the floppy drives move to drive 4 and 5. And the hard drive becomes 0, 1, 2 and 3, depending on how many partitions you've got. So we can see we're on side 1, track 64. That should be completed. Copy completed. So last thing we'll do We can know about ADFS because we've got a mounted disk, and because it's MOS 3.5, it's remembered that I've mounted drive 1, so I will mount drive 0. We've got that, and then we will boot the master welcome disk. Welcome utilities. Okay, so I won't go through all of that, but as you can see, that's now loaded. So there we go, that's ADFS all working okay. Cheers.